Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here, and welcome to today's Clean With Me. It is a sick child Clean With Me edition. Unfortunately, my 19-month-old has a cold, so I figured while I am doing all of these things around the house that I do every time she's sick, it's our cleaning routine, I would show you. I'm clearly starting off by changing her sheets today, and I wanted to wipe down all the surfaces in her room, but especially her bed. I wanted to clean and I wanted to sanitize. So first, clearly we're going to clean. We're going to get all of like little milk drops off, dust, handprints, that sort of thing. But anywhere that Sophie can touch, anywhere she can reach, I would really like that to be clean and sanitized. I just find that Sophie can't get better as well when everything around her is still covered in the germs that made her sick. So we're trying to start off fresh. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, hi, my name is Ashleigh. That little girl there is my daughter Sophie. She's the sick one, unfortunately, and I am pregnant with my second child. I'm currently 28 weeks pregnant. I'd love it if you join our little community and subscribe if you're not already. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it, because it really lets me know what kind of videos you guys like. But once we move on from the bed surface by cleaning it, we're going to sanitize it.
To explode, facing the night. Even though I won't believe it, the truth is the light we are healing. Even though words are deceiving, you move on. 'Cause every time I try, yeah, every time I dream, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me smile, if only for a while, there's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. Believe in you and me. I gotta get
I'm gonna put the fresh sheets on now, and let me know how you guys do it. But if I've got like lint and fluff on the sheets, unless it's really bad, I generally won't remove it until the sheet is actually going on the bed. I just find that I can remove all the lint and the fluff, put it in the linen cupboard, and somehow it always comes out with more lint and fluff. Not necessarily more than what it originally started with, but not as clean as when I put it in. So I find it's a tedious task that I'm just going backwards on. I may as well just remove all the lint and fluff once it's already on the bed, like I am now.
There's always this big part of me wanna believe in what I see. If you can make me.
We have only just recently given Sophie a blanket and a pillow. I'm gonna say in like the last 4 to 8 weeks. Prior to that, she was in like sleeping bags and sleeping sacks, that sort of thing. I'm still pretty paranoid about it, so I make sure that it is tucked in as much as it can be, and that a good like quarter to a half of the quilt is actually tucked under the bed at the bottom, so that it is shorter than it should be, just so that the blanket can't actually come up over her face. Some nights she doesn't even get her pillow, I take it away. I'm just paranoid. First time mum, I know I don't have the experience in it, but I would rather be safe than sorry.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
As I said earlier, I really wanted to wipe down all the areas that Sophie could touch, so that's more than anything why I was getting this cupboard door. But I can't believe how bad it was. Just the areas you don't think to look where their handprints go, I swear. Moving on to her change table now, I really wanted this to be disinfected. It's pretty clean as it always is, but dusty is a good way to put it than it is all the time. My whole house seems to be dusty all the time. So cleaning everything off, as you guys know how I like to work, remove everything first, wipe it down, put it back.
Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get out, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I would get up again.
Dylan was home on this particular day, and that's why I was able to get so much of this done. She's also going to go down for a nap shortly, but she's popped in to say hello.
Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. Bring me down, whatever. Call me off whenever. I got time whenever now. You look great, however. This can't wait for the better. Let us talk forever now. 'Cause baby, you and I, we lay awake at night.
I'm going to put everything back onto the change table now, and then once I'm done with that, I'm actually going to remove all of Sophie's stuffed teddies that we keep in her room. I just want to make sure that I spray them with some disinfectant as well, because she cuddles them, of course, and she has been while she's sick, so get that underway, and I'll also wipe down that table there.
I am drowning in your arms. Still, I want it all, 'cause I deny we're no good for each other.
Sophie's letting me know that she wants to go down for a nap, so the last thing we're going to do in this room is wipe down the windowsill, and then I'm going to put her down.
I bring you down whenever. Try to find a clever way to say that I'm better now.
We're clearly in the playroom now. This is going to be the biggest task, of course, because I want to get every single toy. I want to make sure it's clean and sanitized. If you can see here, there's some handprints on that blackboard, so it needed to be done anyway, but it definitely needed to be disinfected because of Sophie's cold. It was a mammoth of a task, but we're going to get there together.
This ride, I'm drowning in your arms. Still, I want it all, 'cause I deny it. I am drowning in your arms. Still, I want it all, 'cause I deny we're no good for each other.
Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you. Watch all night, 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 watch all night. you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
Once we've finished the usual routine of removing everything, I just get started on wiping everything down, and things were dirty. Things were dusty. So I'm pretty glad that I did this. It had been playing on my to-do list for a while, but I didn't realize quite how bad it was, especially her little fake microwave section there. I think I spent a good couple minutes on that one. It was dirty.
Baby, give me all your love. Baby, give me all your love. All your love, all your love. Give me all your love. Baby, give me all your love. Baby, give me all your love. All your love, all your love.
Watch all night.
Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up, no, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without
If you have a specific routine when you or your children get sick, let me know down in the comments below what that routine is. I'd love to know, because I think that I could always be changing up and adding to this routine. I think it's important that I'm doing it as thoroughly as possible, and I feel like there's some things I'm missing as well. So let me know down in the comments what you do.
baby, without I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, when you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up, I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, I wouldn't know what to do.
So I noticed that there was so much dog hair on the floor and dust that accumulated, so I'm picking everything up the floor. We're going to sweep it, and then I'm going to start putting everything back. But that's the mammoth of the task I was talking about, because I'm going to clean every single toy before I put it back. I'm just using mostly a white vinegar solution, and then I'm also going over it with a disinfectant spray. I'm just using the Ultra brand by Coles. I really like that one. I just still have a really big stockpile of disinfectant from what was 2020, so it's good to be getting through it.
Baby, without I wouldn't know what to. Baby, without you I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, baby, without I wouldn't know what to do.
Young, and we didn't wanna be exposed. Even though it was cold, we were never wearing proper clothes.
I can tell you that if I had filmed every single toy that I wiped down, we would have been here for hours watching together. But as you can see, it's all done. It's also a little bit darker now, but I'm so happy that it is done. The last couple of things that we do need to do in here is this is her couch I've recently washed. I know it has germs on it though because she's currently sick. So I'm just spraying it down with some disinfectant spray, as well as her little Emma wiggle chair. That's where she likes to sit at her table and eat. The other thing that you guys should know is that you should be changing out your toothbrush after you're sick. I like to do it while she's sick and after. Same for me. I change them out. So we have like 2 over the space of like a 2-week span come into the bathroom for each of us. But I'm wiping out her vaporizer right now. This is something I like to put on at night. I chuck some eucalyptus oil and some lavender in there. But it needed a good wipe down, and it also needs an actual clean. So it does have tablets that come with it as a sample pack. Those are the only ones I have left. The regular pack that I bought with the vaporizer I've run out of, so we'll chuck one of those in there now. You can just put it in there while it's in use, which is amazing. I'm going to fill it up and pop those oils in there. But I just wanted to say thank you so much if you're still watching. I appreciate you so much. Like I said earlier, if you're not already subscribed, make sure that you are. Turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm uploading. I was sticking to a schedule, but this week we're going to have a few extra uploads. So make sure that notification bell is turned on so you know when I am uploading. Other than that, I'll see you back here in a few days with a brand new video. Bye!